The manufacturers of cars and trucks, domestic and foreign alike, tell their owners how to keep those vehicles in peak operating condition. The manuals that accompany new vehicles routinely explain the whys and hows of their maintenance. Sort of. As a professional automotive technician, you know that power steering fluid must be changed regularly, just as other crucial fluids in the vehicle must. And yet almost no original equipment manufacturers specify routine changes of the power steering fluid. Why? Because OEMs have made no provisions in their designs to drain the power steering system. Power steering fluid is an oil, and as with all oils, the fluid oxidizes and degrades over a period of time. Heat takes its toll. Weather and stress do their worst. But the principal cause of premature wear in the power steering system and breakdown of power steering fluid is contamination. And contamination comes in large part from oxidation, the interaction of foreign materials with oxygen in the fluid. These oxidized particles of fluid combine with flaked bits of hose material, with metallic debris accumulated in the steering oil. To make matters worse, most power steering systems are not equipped with fluid filters to trap these harmful substances. Finally, as more and more contaminants cluster in the steering system fluid under extremely high pressure, abrasion begins to scour its way through the steering system's pump, through its rack assembly. The pump begins to clatter. Steering becomes erratic, especially when the system is cold, until finally, the entire mechanical system of the vehicle's steering collapses. It's a good rule, especially if the replacement fluid is superior to the current fluid in the system. BG Power Clean Kit is specially formulated, containing highly effective ingredients not found in ordinary steering fluid. BG Power Clean will prevent system wear, prevent leaks, and extend the system's useful life. But first, the contaminated, worn-out fluid must be flushed from the power steering system. This is the BG 937 Power Steering Service Center, a simple but totally effective tool for removing old steering fluid and replacing it with clean, new, long-lasting fluid and conditioning. The service itself is quick and easy to perform. As always, make sure all service hoses cannot get entangled with moving parts of the engine, and be sure to wear safety glasses while performing this service. Please follow all instructions and requirements provided in the BG 937 Power Steering Service Manual. To begin, place a full container of the product labeled BG Power Clean Kit into the side holder on the BG 937 Power Steering Service Center. Make sure the air valve on the control block is closed and your air source is connected. After placing an open container of BG Quick Clean, part number 108, into the can holder, lift the U-tube and rotate it into position and lower it to the very bottom of the can of BG Quick Clean. Depending on the vehicle's power steering system, choose the wand that best allows for the greatest diameter possible. The wand of choice should be of sufficient length to reach the bottom of the power steering reservoir. Adapters that are non-flexible or are shorter in length are also available. After attaching the longer wand to the outlet marked Used on the control block, attach the shorter wand to the inlet port marked New and allow this wand to only reach inside the reservoir without reaching the top of the reservoir's fluid level. Set the joystick of the air valve control block at the middle of its range. First, we'll exchange BG Quick Clean fluid with some of the old fluid by turning the air valve on the control block to the on position. You may adjust the reservoir level by pushing the stick forward to lower the level or back to raise the level. When the can of BG Quick Clean is empty, turn the air valve on the control block to the off position. Replace the cap and run the engine for 15 minutes to allow the BG Quick Clean to go to work. During this cleaning cycle, turn the wheel from stop to stop several times with the engine running to flush all of the system's components. To prepare for the fluid exchange, plan on having someone turning it from stop to stop 3 to 4 times during the exchange to help remove all of the old fluid. A word of caution: do not allow the pump to growl continuously. Heat generated from this condition may damage the vehicle and the BG 937 Power Steering Service Center. After the cleaning cycle is complete, lift the U-tube from the empty can of BG Quick Clean and rotate the tube into the BG Power Steering Service Kit container. Place the wands back into the reservoir just as you did to add cleaner. To begin exchanging new fluid for old, turn the air valve on the control block to on. To maintain the proper fluid level, simply adjust the joystick. If the exchange is faster than the normal flow of fluid through the reservoir, it can be slowed down by turning the air valve on the control block back towards the off position. Just before the new fluid container runs dry, turn the air valve on the control block to off. You'll use the remaining fluid to top off the system as required. Remove the wands from the reservoir, but you can leave them attached to the control block for insertion into the built-in storage funnel until the next service. Finally, double-check your fluid level and replace the cap to complete this service. For a quick removal of old fluid to another waste container, remove the BG Quick Clean can and insert the end of the U-tube several inches into the fitting in the bottom of the can holder. You should remove the inlet wand from the control block to keep any used fluid from cycling back into the waste jug. Place the outlet wand of the control block into a suitable waste container and push the joystick all the way to the raise position. Then open the ball valve on the control block. Used power steering fluid over time becomes oxidized, dirty, and worn out. This, however, is a fluid sample we removed after several days of driving following the installation of new fluid. With BG Power Clean installed, its anti-wear agents are helping to prevent wear in the spool valve housing and in other components of the steering system. Special antioxidants are preventing fluid breakdown and extending the life and lubricity of the fluid. Meanwhile, seal conditioners are keeping seals pliable to prevent annoying and often harmful fluid leaks. Changing power steering fluid is a necessary and valuable service for vehicle owners and a profitable service for your facility. The BG 937 Power Steering Service is one of the complete line of preventive maintenance products and services in the BG Maintenance Awareness Program. For more information, including 150,000-mile warranties and roadside assistance, contact your local BG distributor. BG Products Incorporated, your partner in service success.